Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On this episode, we're talking about Balcones once again. Today, we're talking about the Tres Hombres release.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about this particular expression?
All right. Once again, our buddies over at Balcones, we do love them. You know, they sent us lots of fun things, but this is the ZZ Top Tres Hombres edition. This is a collaboration with ZZ Top, and Balcones got with them, and Jared and them all figured out over Zoom calls, unfortunately with COVID. They did, blendings and tastings virtually with ZZ Top, which is, of course, another staple of Texas is the ZZ Top band, which is, and this is named for their one of the most successful albums of all time, the Tres Hombres from 1973. In fact, it is one of the top 500 albums ever released by Rolling Stone. So pretty big deal there. They've sold over 50 million albums. So just they might know a little bit about music. Been around for 50 years. So,
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, just kind of a big deal.
Just they haven't influenced me at all.
No. I mean, come on, the band's been around since 1969. They're one of the first bands to put together, rock and blues together. And so it's been super successful. It's named after that particular album. What this is 50%. It is blue corn, rye, and barley. So they didn't list the percentages out, but it's all three of them because each they wanted to do for different musical notes with it. So they want to do the bass is the blue corn, and then soften up with the barley and add a little spice with the rye. So that's kind of what they were going for with the three guys from ZZ Top. So that was kind of a cool combination they did with them. It's three, and they were all aged separately and then put together to blend when they made this. So yeah, so this is a really cool thing. Like I said, ZZ Top was highly involved in this, so it's not just another bullshit. Hey, I throw my label on it. They were actually involved in this, so really cool with them. And so let's see what we think of the ZZ Top Tres Hombres whiskey with the really cool label. Ooh, and it smells like Balcones, and it smells wonderful.
Smells like Balcones for sure. They have their thumbprint.
What grain is that first?
I think it's the malt. That's what I get. But you get heavy corn with the malt. That's what I get, and then you pick up the rye spice.
Yeah.
It's super brown sugar, oily,
dark chocolate floating in the background.
Yeah, like baked bread,
figs and dates,
like the homemade whipped cream that you would put on a pie.
Ooh, yeah.
Heavy whipping cream and vanilla, and you just mix that shit up.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Yeah, like effervescent, like powdered sugar with Smarties and cotton candy.
Yep.
A little strawberries and coconut.
I was just going to say strawberries and raspberries.
This is messing with my nose so much.
It's because it's all over the place.
So much going on in this glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like eucalyptus with those plums and dates.
So
and
good.
Raisin bran.
Raisin bran.
Cereal.
Yes.
Right down to the flakes.
Yeah, with the sugar added.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got like a fresh oil leather.
A little bit of char.
Yeah, this is 4 years old.
A little bit of a tobacco, like burnt tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and everything was also grown in Texas for this one as well. So that's the other nice thing. Interesting. All Texas grains.
So it's a true, grain to glass.
Exactly.
Because everybody loves that expression.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Texas grain to glass.
Oh, it just smells so good. Man, look at the legs, nice and oily, nice 50%. Yeah, and the price on it's under 60, so good nice. Price. It's going to roll out here mid-November and will be around. And this will actually be launched nationwide too. You can pre-order on their website right now, so it's something if you guys are interested in. But I know it's rolling out mid-November to all, especially Texas and the rest of the states that get Balcones. So you might actually have a chance to get a hold of this one.
That was going to be my next question, because usually with things like this, they're distillery only releases, and
how
that goes, and you got to deal with Waco's crap construction to get to the
yeah.
Never ending crap construction.
Never ending.
Yeah.
I think
never ending.
The stuff we've had up
30 plus years of construction down there. It never ends.
No. This smells incredible.
It does.
So I'm ready to go in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Balcones thumbprint.
The rye
For
comes
sure.
flooding in mid-palate.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
before that, man, my palate I can't decide between the malt and the corn.
It's like a brown sugar fruit bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
so
is.
fruity and so
In
oily.
that rye, I get their distinct
Oh my gosh.
chocolate vibe
Very
with
much.
the rye. And
And
that's
it's on
when
the
I get
finish.
mid-palate into the finish.
Yeah.
Apples and plums and ginger and cracked brown bread, like at the Cheesecake Factory, with the little oat flakes on it. The one with the honey and that same thing, raisin brands on the palate
I
too.
was gonna say raisins and grapes, strawberries and raspberries.
Mm. Oh, even almond milk, I would say. That's interesting.
Yep.
Vanilla almond milk.
Figs,
Yeah.
almond milk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got kind of a little bit of a creme brulee feel to it.
Yeah. That char
The
topping.
char topping with the vanilla
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
creaminess.
Oh. And now it's got like on the second, it's like this, like a sage and a basil, like really earthy on the finish on the second sip.
Yep, I
Mm.
can get behind that. William's putting a drop in, a couple
Oh,
drops
that's
of water
good.
in there.
It's really good.
The nose doesn't change up much.
God, that's so good.
Oh, more of the corn shows up on the palate.
Oh, interesting.
It
the
mutes,
flavors are kind of separating.
It mutes the nose a little bit.
Interesting. You can almost pick apart the different portions of it better with a drop of water in there. It's not a cohesive round thing. I got the corn dominant first, and then the malt started showing up, and then again mid palate to the finish,
The rye.
the rye just kind of swoops in and takes over.
I agree with that 100%. Breaks it down.
Interesting.
But if you want to pick it apart, put a drop or two of water in there, and you can actually pick it apart a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're interested in doing that, but I like it.
Again, I think this is another one that they really dialed this in. They really took the time to
So
proof this.
Proof on this
50.
50. Okay.
They really took the time to either proof it down really slowly and make sure that that is where they wanted, or this really was just nailed.
Anyway, yeah. So I think, yeah, I'm really happy that finally another celebrity band, whatever you call it, got together. Actually, was involved in the process, kind of like up at Cedar Ridge. They were actually involved with it when they did that one with Slipknot. So yeah, they did a really good job picking this one out with Jared. I think this is awesome, and
That one was really good, and then that Sazerac one, which was the other celebrity whiskey that we've had was really, really well done. And it's because the celebrity involved actually took the time to make sure that it was up to their standards as well.
exactly.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yep. So
They did a
great
good job.
job. Surprise!
Another-
We like Balcones.
Surprise! We're both wearing Balcones shirts. It just happened to happen.
That's even better. Did you notice? That's funny.
All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And join us Monday nights for our live streams. Until next time,
keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass.
cheers. Yum.